Okay, so I've always wanted to do a record collection video. Um, I've watched a bunch of them on YouTube. I've always thought they're really cool. And so I thought, all right, I've got a couple records. Might as well do one for myself. So here we go. I've got this side right here. I've got a couple down there, and I've got this one that I'm gonna be going through today. They're all just off to the side of me right here. I'll just put them back when I'm done talking about them. And then behind me, or I guess not behind me, but on the other side of my room, I've got a whole bunch of other records. So this is about a third of them. Um, this is about a third of them. So I'll be going through just a little section today. Um, and then if anybody wants to see more, then they can say in the comments, let's see the rest of it. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing very much. But let's kind of go through it. The first one is the Record Store Day Essential MGMT Oracular Spectacular. This one is on the hot pink, um, just opaque hot pink, kind of cool. I had to grab it. I got my sister the regular black version of it, but kind of wanted to wait for myself to see if there's a color version come out because I love the album. I don't listen to it religiously like a lot of the other ones I do, so I could wait a little bit. So there's Oracular Spectacular. Next one was a must purchase. This was an evening with Silk Sonic. This is on the Walmart. It says transparent yellow. It's definitely transparent, but it's more of a gold record. Let me try to grab it out here. Yeah, so it's more of a gold than a yellow, but very cool looking record. Um, Walmart pressings are okay sometimes. I've got another one that sounds a little choppy, but you know what? Since it's colored, it's okay. Sometimes the colored records are cooler. Next one we got is Modus Vivendi by 070 Shake. This is another fantastic album. This one's on orange. It's kind of like orange splatter. Kind of cool. Um, if you haven't heard this album, it's actually really, really good. She did a lot of work with Kanye in 2018 on Ye, which is kind of where a lot of people heard of her from. And then I've just started listening to her since. And she's got some really cool stuff. Super easy to listen to, um, but not for everybody, and that's okay. Next one is Duran Jones and the Indications. This is just on regular black vinyl. Um, Fantastic album. Oh wait, okay. I was gonna go favorite song from each album, so hang on. Let me put that right there for now. Oracular Spectacular. We gotta go. Kids, Weekend Wars, or Electric Feel. Have to be one of they're the best songs from that album. I can't pick one though. Silk Sonic would be Put on a Smile. Modus Vivendi always changes. It's been Come Around before. It's been The Pines, Guilty Conscience, obviously. Terminal B is great too, but I think Come Around. Oh, I don't know. Nice to Have too. Come Around might be my favorite from that one though. Duran Jones and the Indications. This one is it Any Wonder? It's one of their more popular songs, but it's also one of their best. I don't know. Best is a subjective thing. Is it Any Wonder though is my favorite. We got Iridescence from Brockhampton. This is just a clear vinyl. Um, it took me a second to get into this album. From this one, it used to be San Marcos, Tonya, and Wait. District has kind of crept up there though as one of my favorites. So take your pick from those four songs. This one we got Before the Money. Um, this is another great album. It's new school hip hop, 2015, but Joey's got such a cool voice and a good flow, and it feels kind of older than it really is. From this one though, you can't go wrong with Paper Trails. Um, but you also got songs like Haze's View, Big Dusty, and On and on. Yeah, Freudian by Daniel Caesar. This is a pain to get out of here. It's on a blue vinyl. I'll show you another one like it. This one, best song would have to be We Find Love or Blessed. But I'm a diehard Frank Ocean fan, so I kind of had to look for stuff to listen to while he didn't drop and still hasn't dropped. So Freudian is one of those ones that's up there. If you need something to listen to and you haven't heard of Daniel Caesar or Freudian before. Okay. Next one of the best albums from 2018. It's Care For Me by Saba. From this one, can't go wrong with any song. A lot of people's favorites are Prom King. Heaven All Around Me is up there. Smile's up there. And Broken Girls are up there. But I think Prom King. There's such good storytelling on it. Super sad song, but the storytelling is amazing. So this one I learned about this year. Yes, early this year, January, February-ish. This is Gelato by Boy Life. It's kind of cool. It's a Vinyl Me Please pressing. I didn't get it from them, but it's from them. Bad Dreams is one of my favorite songs from this album. I don't know how to describe him. He's another one of those Brockhampton kind of new school contemporary R&B artists, but he's kind of funky also. Super cool. If you haven't checked him out, check him out. We got Kawaii by Childish Gambino. This is a Record Store Day exclusive. This one's kind of cool. So for this one they did 3 different pressings of it. I'm not going to take it out, but it's the all blue. But they also have a pressing that looks like this. So they got yellow, orange for the sticker, and then blue on bottom. They also have the blue one that I got, or the all yellow. So, super cool concept with that. And you don't know which one you're going to get either when you buy it. So I kind of like how they did that. If I can get this in here, we can move on. Okay. So we got Alfredo next. This one's actually really cool pressing too. This is Freddie Gibbs. This one has to be 1985 or Something to Rap About as my favorites. But this pressing is super cool. It's on a cream colored vinyl, I guess. Yeah, it's super cool. It looks like Chicken Alfredo. Hence the name of the, oh no, never mind. Oh, I got super lucky with this one. It was one of those TTL exclusives. I missed out on it on the first time, but they didn't reprint it, but they, quote unquote, had a couple extra in the back, and I got it from that little drop. This one is Vince Staples. Super cool record from last year. Favorite song from this one is Are You With That? It's probably one of his more popular songs from this album. But great album. Take a listen. Also, a lot of these records I don't know a ton about. I like them enough to buy them on vinyl. But some may say I have a problem and I spend too much money on records. I tell them I'm investing for the future, but take it as you will. So yeah, again, I don't know everything about every single record. So if I don't seem too knowledgeable on all of them, then that's why. Leon Bridges, Coming Home. I got to see him in San Diego actually, at the Rowdy Shell. If you haven't been to the Rowdy Shell, or if you're in San Diego, check it out. It's actually a really cool venue, and I didn't know about it before this year. River is easily my favorite song from this album, one of my favorite songs of all time. His most popular song from this album, but there's a reason. It's a great song. We got Melodrama by Lorde. I kind of got into this last year. I listened to a lot of hip-hop last year and just kind of got tired of listening to it 24/7. So I wanted to check something else out. This is a highly recommended album. So, you know, listen to it. And now I have it on wax. So this one, Rider in the Dark, probably my favorite, but Perfect Places is up there too. Liability is up there. But great album. Take a listen. This one's kind of cool. I didn't know much about him. I just know he did some work with, or he did one of the songs on the new 13 Reasons Why soundtrack. So that's all I knew his name from. But it was $20 at Urban Outfitters, so I bought it. This is Cautious Clay, Deadpan Love, and it's a very good record. This one I'm not going to touch. It's kind of like a dark teal. I don't know what color that is. It's see-through. I'm not going to touch it. But there's a bunch of good songs on this one. I think my favorite would be Box of Bones. But Artificial Intelligence is up there also. Let me get this back in here. Okay, this one's really cool. So I'm not going to take it out, but this is the official copy of Watch the Throne by Kanye and Jay-Z. We got super lucky with this one. We got it as a gift from somebody. Don't know how, but we did. So, you know, Watch the Throne. Great album. This is one I got also super lucky on. This is the Never Story. I bought this like 3 or 4 years ago. I think 3 years ago. At my local record shop. I got it for $20. It does not go for that anymore. It's on the orange pressing. It doesn't go for 20 anymore. If you've checked Discogs, it's a little bit higher, but you know, you gotta get lucky sometimes. So now is the Weekend collection. We got After Hours right here. I don't know, one of the better albums from 2020, in my opinion. We got, I don't know if I can show that one, but we got the Trilogy, Thursday, House of Balloons, and Echoes of Silence. Oh wait, hang on. I missed a couple. Okay, I don't know if it matters or you care. No Church in the Wild's my favorite. Ed, Edd n Eddy or D-Vision on the Never Story. After Hours has to be probably Scared to Live. And then the whole Trilogy album, I would go with Wicked Games or The Morning. But I don't know, great album right here. Let's get those a little bit propped up. Okay, so Dawn FM, I got the Target Gray or Silver, and then the Collector's 2, I think it was. I don't know. One of the better albums from 21, in my opinion. Favorite song from this actually was my Spotify top of 2021 too. Was Less Than Zero. It was my most played song this year. So. Okay. Next we got Starboy on Blue from Target. I'm a little sad to say it. When it came out, I think it was 2015, I was super tired of listening to I Feel It Coming, A Lonely Night, and Starboy on the radio. So I never listened to the full album. But I went to his concert this year, which was absolutely insane. He played Die For You, and I had to listen to the whole record. And this is one of my favorite Weekend records now. So, I don't know. Take a chance on some stuff. Great album from this year. This one's Denzel Curry, Melt My Eyes, See Your Future. I started getting into Denzel 2018 when Taboo came out. It's a little late, but you know, that's okay. You gotta start somewhere. This was on Blue and Black. There's a bunch of pressings for this one, so, and they're all really cool. Favorite song from this album is probably The Last or Walkin', but the whole album is very good. Okay, another one that came out this year, not the actual album, but the vinyl, or the record. Macadelic by Mac Miller. Clarity is my favorite song from this album. It's super sad, but it's also super, super good, for lack of a better adjective. Faces is the next one. This one is the Tricolor edition. I got super lucky with this one. I wish it was gatefold, but it's not. So, oh well. Favorite song from this one's Colors and Shapes. The Yeah bonus is also a really good one too, though. Okay, so I've got all three versions that came out. One of them is hanging up right now, though, so I don't have it with me. But we got Nectar, the Urban Outfitters red, and the Turntable white. This was definitely my favorite album from 2020. I can't pick a favorite. You got Daylight, Upgrade. Upgrade's okay. Not one of my most listened to on this album. But Daylight, Gimme Love, Run, Sanctuary, Afterthought, Mr. Hollywood, 777, and Your Man, and Like You Do. Great album. One of the best from 2020, like I said. Oh shoot. Oh shoot. Okay. I got lucky with this one again. But I didn't know it at the time. Same thing like the JID. There's a clear version of In Tongues. Again, got super lucky. I got it with Taboo, actually, by Denzel. Favorite from this one is Demons. I started listening to Joji in 2018. I was in a random math class one day. I got super bored after a test, so I just started listening to music. And Demons just came out, or Demon just came out. Is it Demons? I think it's Demons. Demons just came out on YouTube, so I listened to it, and it was really good. And I knew who Joji was before Joji, so I kind of wanted to check it out just to see what he's doing now. So this next one I don't know too well. I just know his album from this year is one of my favorites from the year. I wanted to release it on physical vinyl or a physical copy of it. But this is Apollo Neo by Omar Apollo, and it just restocked at my local record store, so I wanted to grab it before it sold out again. Again, I haven't listened to the whole thing though. I know, I'm sorry if anybody is a massive fan of Omar Apollo, but I will give it a shot, and Petrified is one of the best songs of the year. Okay, so we got Awaken My Love by Childish Gambino. This is a blue copy of it. Super cool looking. It's another one from Walmart, so it doesn't look the best, it doesn't sound the best. But I have the regular black, so that's okay. But I wanted this one on blue, on colored copy, because why wouldn't you? It sounds okay. But again, it's blue. Oh, okay. Favorite from this one. It's tough. It's got to be Terrified, or Redbone will be a classic. Terrified is up there, but I think Me and Your Mama is my favorite. But Stand Tall is also up there. Sorry, that took a long time. I had to look it up really quick because going through a lot of records, I don't know all the song titles off the top of my head. Which is sad because that's one of my favorite records of all time. Ballads 1 by Joji. This one I got another lucky record. Was working one day, saw it in my email that Turntable Lab just put some stuff out. Decided to take a look, and I got the red copy of it, the red splatter. So So limited edition of 1500. You know, I don't know. Don't know where that was going. Attention is probably one of my favorite songs from this one. See You in 40's up there. Slow Dancing in the Dark's a good song. Not one of my favorites, but great song. And Yeah, Right. Okay, the other 070 Shake record that just came out, You Can't Kill Me. Great album. The only thing I will say about this is that it's a little repetitive if you listen to the whole thing through. But it's worth taking a look at on whatever music listening app you use. So You Can't Kill Me, 070 Shake. History and Medicine are probably some of my favorites from this one. Okay, another newer one. This one's Vince Staples, Ramona Park Broke My Heart. This is a super laid back hip hop album, and When Sparks Fly is one of the best songs written this year. If you don't know the double meaning behind it, or you haven't heard it for the first time, listen to it first, then look it up, then listen again. Okay. Record Store Day Essential. Odyssey and Oracle by the Zombies. I would go from this one. Time of the Seasons, obviously one of the most popular, but another great song. This Will Be Our Year, and probably A Rose for Emily. This one is on light blue with a little bit of splatter in there. Okay, we're almost done with this side. I don't know how long this video is, or if it's still recording. I hope it is. Okay. This one we got 1999 by Joey. This one like literally just came out. Super cool pressing. I was waiting for this one to come out because I wasn't going to spend $200 on it. Or I wasn't going to buy a bootleg. This one, probably Waves or Survival Tactics. I don't know. The entire album is fantastic though. Okay, speaking of bootlegs, I'm sorry. I had to do it. My favorite album of all time, I'm not going to spend $500 on until I make more money. You know, oh well. Yeah, I don't know. Self Control is the best song, in my opinion, from this album. But Godspeed, White Ferrari, Future of Free is very underrated. The entire album is goated, though. Oh wait, that doesn't go there. I hang these ones up. This next one is one of the best albums from this year. Steve Lacy with Gemini Rights. I wish they printed this one on a colored vinyl, but that's okay, because it's in my hand right now, so I'm happy. Bad Habit is my favorite song from this album, but the entire thing is very good. Okay, last album from this collection, video, part 1, I don't know. We got Absolutely by Dijon. I don't know if it'll show up on camera, but this one's a really cool brown copy. This one, Rodeo Clown, is my favorite, but the entire album is really good. I don't know. You can kind of see it a little bit. Rodeo Clown is my favorite. I got to see him in concert when he was touring with Bon Iver. And that was a lot of fun because there was not a massive crowd for him. So, and I've been listening to him. Actually, I don't want to be that guy, so that's okay. I like his music a lot. Oh wait, hang on. There's one hanging up right here. This is another one I got lucky on. It just reprinted at Urban Outfitters. Actually, I'm gonna take it out too. It's a really cool red color. Kyle Dion with Sugar. I think Teach Me, White, and 69 Camaro, my favorites from this one. But this whole album is really cool. If you haven't listened to it, take a look. Listen, same thing. So, if you want to see another part, I guess, let me know. I'll give you like this little sneak preview. I don't know. These are all the old albums I've got. Can't see all of those right there.